What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and we actually have some crazy new information for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, specifically the map Shadows of Evil, and we're going to be going through everything about the map from its basic map elements, its transit system, canals, scaffolding, intricacy of the actual pathways, where you access Easter eggs, and all that crazy cool stuff. So we're going to get into that in this video, and we're going to go through some quotes from Jason Blundell. He was talking to an official Xbox magazine, and he basically touched upon these specific stuff. I'm going to go a bit more in depth on what we're actually going to see, but he basically said, well, actually, let me just read what he said here. It's the biggest zombies map we've ever done. Obviously, it is the biggest zombies map they've ever done, but you have to think, is it bigger than Transit, like without, the fog and all of that? Or is it bigger than Transit, like with the fog? Because if it was with the fog, that's a pretty big, Transit was pretty big. It was sort of linear to some extent, but it was a pretty big map. So if it's bigger, if the biggest map they've ever done is Shadows of Evil, it's really big. If you honestly think about it, it's huge. So that's definitely something to note. They've said it time and time again, but you really just have to think about that for a second. But let's move on here in terms of, complexity and verticality. So it's not just large as an empty space, it's complex. There's tons of pathways leading to different locations, different ways to actually access stuff. For example, a good example is Doriz. We're getting Doriz as the giant for Black Ops 3, and I think you guys all really know what Doriz is like. You spawn in the main room, you either go to the right side or the left side, you end up in the power room, and that's basically how the map converges. You all usually come to the same spot at the end of the map, or at least, by the time you're done opening up those side room doors. For Shadows of Evil, you actually, based on the leaks we've seen, you start in around the middle, and you can literally go wherever you want. There's so many pathways, so many alleyways. He talks about here canals, scaffolding, ladders up the buildings to second floors, and then the canals, obviously, potentially like boat travel. You can like get on boats, maybe like spend 500 points to ride, under the buildings through these dark canals. Possibly there's Easter eggs under there. I would think there would be Easter eggs everywhere. Random, especially with the ladder one, like if you have a dark back alleyway and you turn around and then you go in it and you find ladders and you climb and you just find this all this crazy stuff, they can really just make this map insane if they actually add a ton of really cool stuff within that sort of aspect of the map. And even if you don't have the ladders and the canals all over the place, just to note, the canals are actually what I was talking about before with the separating the districts and stuff and the whole transit system. That all ties in together, but that's a different video. But even if the actual pathways themselves, you're probably going to get lost a lot, and not just because it's a new map, but the map is going to be huge, so many crazy winding alleyways, and I don't know, it's gonna be insane. I really love this idea. It might be, I honestly think it's gonna be pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie, I think this map is gonna be pretty difficult depending on the perk placement and stuff like that, but it's gonna be fun nonetheless. So that's definitely something to note. Now the last thing here, I guess we'll quickly touch upon the transit system of this map. We've heard about it, but this is the first time it was actually like confirmed as to what it does. So obviously, it's used to move the players around the map easily, and he notes easily, and I'm gonna be like, is it actually easy, or are you just saying that? The only way it would be easy, I mean, I guess there are a few ways it may be easy, but the only way it should be easy is that you have to call the train. You don't wait for the train, you have to call it. And even if it's like the, what was it called, the gondola, you call the gondola, you pay for it, it's right there, you never have to wait for it. I don't want to have to wait for the train, and then if the train leaves me, I'm gone. I have to just sit there or run across the whole map to get to a certain area. Obviously, it's going to be easier than transit because there's no denizens in the fog, but it's still annoying. So hopefully you have to buy the train and or just call it, and that'll be pretty cool. Make the map a lot easier, a lot more fun. And yeah, so that's really it, the transit system. Hopefully it works out like that. If it doesn't, that's going to be pretty stupid. But like I said, we'll have to see. Like the video, enjoy, subscribe for more. Check out my other video. We talked about the Giant, a huge sort of teaser leak there about Origins robots on the Giant being produced there, some Easter egg stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. Check that out. And that's just my recent video on my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. If you're watching right now, comment banana, okay? I just want to see who's watching at the end of this video. Comment banana below. Bananas are pretty good, why not? And yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.